Looking for safe boating tips? I got you. Here on our page, we reckon a pointer a day keeps the Coast Guard away. So today we're going to mostly be talking about rescue throw ropes. Now before you swipe away, it's worth hanging around to watch this one because it is in your best interest to learn how to use these bad boys here. My background is search and rescue, and we had a phrase for people who had boats with all the equipment on board but didn't know how to use any of it. It was they had all the kit but didn't know, maybe I need to use the more PC version of, they had all the gear but no idea. It doesn't rhyme so well with my accent. But anyway, stick with us. I'm going to show you how to actually use these throw ropes, and someday, hopefully you never need it, but it could come in extremely useful. So bear with us and let's get into this. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is have a practice with this throw bag. Now it's important where it's stored on the boat. It needs to be somewhere nice and available, and also the loop that you're supposed to hold must be out of the bag and available. So just keep it somewhere handy, and you can always just put it somewhere where it's nice and convenient and available. So this bag, if it's a windy day, as I throw it, it's very light and the wind will just catch it and probably send it off in a direction you don't want it to go. So the top tip on this one is throw bags, if you've got time, you just grab a boat hook, grab the strap on it, and then reach over the side of the boat, and we just quickly try and scoop it. One big scoopful of water makes that nice and heavy, and now we've got some decent weight to throw. So as I throw this bag, we're going to open it up, open up the strap. Oh, just take me a second. Undo the strap, catch the loop as quick as you can, and obviously this would be as the boat is approaching a person in the water. You can have your crew preparing this throw bag. Now it's nice and wet, some decent weight in here. We've got probably about 15 knots of wind in that direction, and you just hold the end of the rope and throw the bag. Now the good thing about this bag is if you miss, you can pull it back in nice and quick, and you do get a shot to have a second go if you miss your first attempt. So I pull it up, the bag's full of water, so we can again throw it a reasonable distance. However, I'm just going to show you another type of bag we have, which is like this one. And this is where we need to be a bit careful with the equipment we have and what we're using. So same gig, fill the bag full of water, bring it up, undo the strap, grab the loop, get the person in the water, and that's a perfect issue with a poorly packed bag with a knot. And that's a perfect representation of what can happen and what can go wrong if a bag isn't packed properly. But let's try it again. Give it a throw. And then what you see on this bag, same distance we got on the first throw, but as we bring it in, watch what happens. That bag, because of the fabric there, all the water is leaked out of it. It's not retaining any water. If I try to throw it a second time, there's no weight in the bag. It's not retaining any of the water, so you don't get a second shot with that bag. So New Zealand retailers, maybe you want to keep an eye on that and watch the sort of throw ropes that we're actually providing and make sure that they're fit for purpose. So that's the two throw bags. You see the difference between them and the importance of packing them correctly, and hopefully that's been useful.